Bantamweight Championship, 7 rounds of action featuring the North American champion Pixie Elmore, 12-3-1 with 8 knockouts against Debbie Page. She is 5-0. Earlier we talked to Pixie about this fight.
Well, this is my third title defense. I'm now the #1 ranked contender. I'm hoping to take this on into a world title shot. You know, I'm due a shot, and I'm ready to go.
And in order for Pixie Elmore to get that world title shot, she is going to have to win tonight. And that patented overhand right. As for the challenger, Debbie Page, they say she's got knockout power. She's going to have to use it. Also, that lateral movement will be important.
And now, our main event. And to tell you all about it, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr., who's standing in the center of the ring.
Fight fans, here we go. This bout coming your way, we present the Kick Women's North American Bantamweight Kickboxing Championship. This bout is scheduled for 7 rounds of championship kickboxing. Introducing to you on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks. Fighting out of the Chavez Dojo in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Weighing in tonight, 120½ pounds. Her record is 5 wins, no losses, all 5 wins by way of knockout. Ranked #7 in the world, please welcome Debbie Page. And her opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner in this championship bout. Wearing pink trunks with black trim, from Hollywood, California, and fighting out of the Jet Center in Van Nuys. The weight tonight is 122½ pounds, with a fine record of 11 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, with 4 wins by way of knockout. She is ranked the #1 bantamweight in the world and the defending Kick North American Bantamweight champion. She's known as the most dangerous thing to come out of Missouri since Harry S. Truman. Please welcome Pixie Elmore. The referee in charge now to give instructions in this championship bout, Cecil Peoples.
All right, I just want to remind you, in case of a knockdown, go to a neutral corner. No hitting on the break, no grabbing and swinging, no locking in the back of the head and swinging. Any questions? Have a good fight.
Cecil Peoples, the 3rd man in the ring, as these bantams are set to go 7 rounds for the North American Championship.
You know, Phil, Cecil Peoples, the referee, at one time was one of the top-rated lightweights in the world. He is now considered one of the best referees throughout the country.
No question, he is the Richard Steele of kickboxing. That's amazing. Elmore, at the age of 25, she has been a top 10 contender now, Blinky, for 2 years. She's now ranked #1 in the world, and she wants a title shot and wants it bad.
Yes, she does, and I'll tell you what, I really believe that she deserves the right to fight for the title. This young lady right here trains rigorously. She's in the gym 6 days a week. She's on the road 6 days a week. She works hard for her game, and I think she really deserves that title opportunity.
Now you look at Cecil Peoples talking things over with Mel Chavez, corner of Debbie Page. Seven rounds as these bantamweights get set to go to war. Pixie Elmore, everybody wants a shot at the Quiet Tiger.
Well, I know for sure that Kathy Long wants a shot because they had a rematch and they want to go for it again.
Pixie Elmore in the hot pink. Originally from the Show Me State of Missouri, now hails right here at the Jet Center in Van Nuys, California.
Both fighters filling each other out with the legs, the front kick, and then leg check.
Now the thing that Debbie Page, Blinky, I think is going to have to avoid here is getting into a brawl type of fight with Pixie Elmore.
Yeah, I think so. I think Pixie has fought the better fighters of the two and comes in with a lot more experience because of that.
Exactly what I was talking about. I think when they get inside, that Elmore may get the best of Page. We're in the final now 30 seconds of this opening round as these bantamweights are scheduled for 7. Final 10 seconds of this opening round. Zone as we welcome you back to the Hollywood Palladium. Our main event tonight, Pixie Elmore, the North American Bantamweight champion, in the pink as she gets set to go to war here in round 2 against Albuquerque, New Mexico's undefeated Debbie Page.
Having a little equipment adjustment. There's a good-looking lady, Catherine Bach, star of Dukes of Hazzard.
Well, lots of celebrities in the crowd tonight. Kenny Norton, the former heavyweight champion of the world, is here. Chuck Norris.
Henry Silva.
Silva is here. Down goes Pixie Elmore, and it will not be ruled a knockdown. Cecil Peoples, the referee, simply dusts off her gloves and says, "Do it again, ladies." Elmore trying to leg sweep with her right leg. She tried it early in round 1 and tried it here in the opening stages of round 2.
Yeah, both fighters have been coming down low with the legs.
That's not where Debbie Page wants to be, and Peoples will separate them. Short of connecting by Page. Pixie, the reigning North American champion, wants that title shot badly. She's 12-3-1, while on the other hand, the challenger, Debbie Page, she's undefeated, 5-0, ranked 7th in the world. Then you have to go back, Blinky, and look at the level of competition that Page has faced versus Pixie Elmore, who has fought anybody who would lace them up.
That's right, and that's what the experience factor wears on Page. Tremendous overhand right by Pixie Elmore right there. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, Phil, that Page withstood that shot. Another right hand over the top.
Final 10 seconds now of round 2 as Page gets turned around. Now Cecil Peoples will separate him. Good overhand right once more. A big round for Pixie Elmore, and not so much a case of finding a place for that left-right combination, Blinky. I believe her confidence picked up.
There's no question about that. And as you see Mel Chavez there doing a quick equipment adjustment and exhorting his fighter to come out and take some initiative. He comes from a very, very strong camp of fighters, and I'm sure he expects much more from her this coming round.
You know, early in the round, it appeared as if Debbie Page had the North American champion in trouble, but it was ruled a slip.
Hopefully we'll get a replay on it, and here it is. You see the right roundhouse kick. It looked like Page grabbed the left leg of the North American champion, Pixie Elmore, and then threw the right hand. Therefore, it was not counted a knockdown.
Immediately after she got up from that slip, it appeared as if Pixie got a little irritated with Debbie Page. Boy, she took out a wrath of anger on her.
She sure did, and not only did she look irritated, but she looked impatient, Phil.
Back now, live action in round 3. This is a big round, and Debbie Page is going to have to come out and establish something, just anything.
Yeah, I think she's going to have to get the respect of the North American champion in order to really get into this fight. At the close of that last round, you've seen Pixie just exploding right hands, and I think if Deborah Page can't get out of the way of that right hand, she's going to be eating them all night long.
Pixie Elmore has begun to establish her superiority here in round 3.
Good right leg to the body there. You see that, Phil?
Page, unlike Elmore, throwing everything from east and west rather than straight at it, looping all of her punches.
Fading right leg there to the thigh. You know, those are going to add up in the later rounds, Phil, because it takes it out of you when you take them shots to the legs.
You see Page is continuing to loop those punches instead of throwing those crisp, straight jabs. Good hooks. 30 seconds remain. Third round action from the Hollywood Palladium. Pixie Elmore in the pink, Debbie Page in the black. Now Cecil Peoples will stop the clock while Debbie Page undergoes an equipment repair.
And what it is, Bill, is that a lot of the women are not because it's not mandatory in all of the states.
Now we're set. They'll start the clock.
Action. I'm Phil Stone along with Blinky Rodriguez, and Blinky through 3. Debbie Page has tried to fight Elmore on the inside, and I think that is a wrong tactic.
I agree with you, Phil. I think that Deborah Page definitely needs to follow her game plan and get to some lateral movement because she's running into too many right hands.
Elmore, the #1 ranked contender in the world in the Bantamweight division. She is the North American Bantamweight champion. Makes her home here in Hollywood, California. Debbie Page has come all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Undefeated, 5-0. All 5 of her victories have been knockouts.
Yes, they have. I can see why, because when Debbie Page in the black comes with that right hand, she comes with some power.
Now you hear Pixie's cornerman, Jeff Mulvin, hollering left hand finisher. This is round 4. These bantams are scheduled to go 7. At stake, the North American Bantamweight Championship.
Now Pixie going down low with the leg kick.
Seconds remaining here in round 4. Pixie Elmore, her best fight a year ago in Kansas City when she fought Denise Taylor and took a 7-round decision. Denise Taylor in her own right an outstanding bantamweight.
Yes, she is.
4 are in the books. And as we said at the outset of round 4, Blinky, Debbie Page can't fight Pixie on the inside, but if she's going to brawl with her, she's got to do more of this.
There's no question what's happening on the inside normally is that Pixie, what she's doing is out hustling Deborah Page on the inside. So she needs to get busier in there if she's going to be able to contend in this fight.
Well, as you see, round 5, just scant moments from getting underway. Oh, my. Is she winking at me, Blinky?
I think so. She's got that Angel Town banner around her body there. That Angel Town movie is going to be released with one of the fighters out of the Jet Center named Olivier. Who was also 2-time world champion at one time.
Now Pixie Elmore trying to get herself fired up here for round 5. Elmore and Debbie Page. Neither fighter really has done much, Blinky, with their kicks since rounds 1 and 2.
No, they haven't. They've actually, all the work that they have done has been down low to the legs or to the body. Nothing's really gone up high. And sometimes you find fighters like that aren't as flashy, but they're very effective. They're going down low to the legs and the body.
A roundhouse left by Pixie Elmore. Good slapping right hand, follows it with another.
I'll tell you, Deborah Page ain't too active, but she sure is tough, Phil. She's been taking some right hands all night, and she just absorbs them.
Well, the one thing she has done consistently is stood right in front of Pixie Elmore. Can't understand why Debbie Page is not moving out of the range of Elmore. Whether her legs are gone, whether she's simply out of breath, I don't know. But look at her. She is a sitting duck for Elmore's big overhand rights. Another one. 30 seconds left in round 5. Well, that overhand right has been there all night long.
She's made a home for it, and for some reason, Page has not been able to make the adjustment for the defensive side of it.
Final 10 seconds now of round 5. There's the overhand right again. Page bounces off the upper strand of ropes. And get the feeling that Pixie Elmore becoming a little bit frustrated with throwing everything in her arsenal. And she's putting Page against the ropes, but Debbie simply won't go down.
Well, I think that is what's frustrating. She probably figured I've hit her with my toughest shots, my best shots, and she's still standing.
There's a look at Debbie Page on the left, the North American Bantamweight champion Pixie Elmore on the right. Elmore looks like a cheetah just waiting to get at it again. By Elmore, it has been the overhand right throughout this fight. And there it was once, and here it comes again. Boom. And I'll tell you what, if I'm Mel Chavez in the corner of Debbie Page, the advice, Blinky, has to be you've got to move outside the range of those big overhand bombs.
Definitely, or if not, at least pick that left hand up to try to absorb the punishment off of the left glove. Or bob or weave under the punch.
Page just missing with a looping right hand. That's a good straight left jab by Elmore. First one we've seen land tonight.
Yeah, she's come out a little different this round with a jab and with the front kicks to the body.
Well, our first bout of the night, a tremendous decision for Thunderwolf as he goes 10-0. He decisions Albuquerque's Santiago Garza. And that was an outstanding fight. We're seeing another one here, our main event. Big overhand right again. That jab. Now Page simply ineffective. Everything she has tried to do against Pixie Elmore, nothing has worked. There's that right hand bouncing off the head of Debbie Page again. Now going down with the left. 30 seconds left in round 5. Tell you what, when Debbie Page goes back home, Blanky, to Albuquerque, the one thing she's going to work on is protecting herself with that left hand.
I would imagine so, Phil, because she's eaten enough of them tonight to learn a lesson from that.
Final seconds of round 5 to go.
front roundhouse kick, defensive heel thrust kick, as Paige tried to come in to counter behind that roundhouse kick. Now, the viewers have to remember there are defensive and offensive kicks that you can catch a person either going to them or when they're coming to you.
Now Debbie Page, while she has tried valiantly throughout this fight, a case of being outmatched here, at least this time around.
Yeah, I'd have to say so. He has absorbed a tremendous right hand. I think that's the best right hand of the night. It was so straight. It wasn't a looping punch. A lot of the right hands that she's been caught with have been looping punches. That one was a straight right hand.
Well, again, I go back to what I echoed in round 3, the surprise number 1, that Debbie Page has simply stood right in front of Pixie Elmore throughout this entire 7-round fight.
Yes, she has. And another thing, Phil, both fighters have elected not to use their legs as much this particular bout. They've worked a little down low occasionally, but they've gone mainly with the upper body.
Final 30 seconds of this fight. There have been no knockdowns. And the calling card of the North American Bantamweight champion Pixie Elmore throughout 7 rounds has been that overhand right. And she lands another one right there. That's it. And look at the level of sportsmanship as Debbie Page absorbed everything Pixie Elmore could dish out, but Pixie simply unable to take her down and out. There's a very, very tired 30-year-old from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Debbie Page. Self-employed hobby shop owner out of Albuquerque. I'll tell you, she told us earlier today when she gets nervous, she talks a lot. She wasn't doing a whole lot of talking tonight, but the one who was doing a ton of talking with her fists was the champ, Pixie Elmore.
And here we have her doing a little talking with her legs, Phil, where she picks up her left leg, steps right into a left roundhouse kick, misses and crosses over with a defensive heel kick, right to the body of Page. Here you have Page trying to be the aggressor. She comes in with a kick, gets countered with a hook and a straight right hand. And as you can see, that punch was just a lot sharper than some of the previous right hands that the champion, Pixie Elmore, was landing earlier.
Now Page and Elmore have come to the center of the ring. Jimmy Lennon is stepping out there. This decision won't take a long time to get, as Pixie Elmore was sensational. Let's go now to the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of championship kickboxing, we have a unanimous decision. All 3 officials at ringside agree the winner and still champion, Pixie Elmore.
The North American champion runs her record to 13 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, while Debbie Page now drops to 5-1. Certainly an outstanding effort for that young lady right there. Well, Pixie Elmore, the quiet tiger, is certainly not at all quiet tonight, Blinky Rodriguez, as she did a lot of damage and she made a lot of noise with that big right hand.
Yes, she did. Pixie came in. She fought a tough fight. She fought a smart fight. She was in and out from time